It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, everyone, it is conference season. Maybe it's not a season, like conferences seem to happen all year long, but it just seems like there's a whole lot of conferences happening right now. And I love conferences. I've grown up going to conferences. I've been to a lot of personal growth conferences. I've been to a lot of business and growth development conferences, leadership conferences, and spiritual conferences, like focused on spiritual growth through churches. I love them. I think that they put us in an environment to learn right alongside, hopefully alongside, like-minded people that are also there to learn. You know, we've talked in previous videos about putting yourself in situations where you get the opportunity to win. So I talk about the importance of reading every day because it gives me the opportunity to win. It gives me the opportunity to learn something new. And I think when we get the opportunity to be at a conference, we put ourselves in a really great situation where we can learn and expand our perspectives. And hopefully that can impact and move you forward in your growth and in your spiritual journey as you're looking to grow as a person. So if you and I are anything alike and you've been to conferences before, what has happened to me in the past is I've come out of a conference and I've said something like, man, that was the most amazing couple of days. And it absolutely changed my life. And then I wake up 6 months down the road or 12 months down the road or maybe 2 weeks down the road and nothing's changed. I can't remember 99% of what I heard and I'm still living and doing the exact same things on a daily basis. If you're going to take and invest your time into something and to learn and to grow, keeping in mind 3 key things that I want to touch on today is really going to help you to make the most out of those situations, to actually take something and be able to learn from it and be able to apply it. All right, first point, don't buy the quantum leap. The quantum leap myth is something that Jeff Olson talks about in his book, The Slight Edge. And basically the quantum leap myth is we see someone go from point A to point B, but we don't see anything in between. It's like a 5-day juice cleanse to better health or 30-day abs, which I don't have. It's this idea that we can kind of get something for a lot less effort than probably it's really going to take. That's part of marketing. It's part of what we're being sold all the time. It's very pervasive in our society. And I think conferences, they're marketing to us. They want us to be there, but they're often going, okay, so you're going to come in this person, but you're going to come out the other side of the conference a changed person. I understand the idea and what they're trying to do. They want you to be there. They want you to be able to see results. Changes don't happen over 3 days. Changes happen over much longer periods of time. We have to be able to go in and actually make the change consistently as we come out of the conference, not just the change that happens to us internally when we're at the conference. So absolutely, you should be going to the conference. I think it's amazing. You need to be there, but just go in with eyes wide open that you're not looking for something that it actually isn't going to give you. We need to be able to go in with our heads up saying, hey, I can learn something here. I can probably get a perspective shift. I can, see more of what God's got in store for me by attending this conference. And then I'm going to be able to take that and apply that in my life and actually live that out as I go through this next year. Point number 2, be a river, not a reservoir. I bring this up because I spent way too many years being a reservoir of information where I would take information in through books, through conferences, but I wasn't having any flow through. There wasn't any output. And the best way I heard it described to me was like, if you think of information and what you're learning as flowing in like a river, if you're a reservoir and there's nowhere for that water to go, that water is becoming stagnant. Nobody wants to be stagnant water. We know what that looks like, right? It starts to grow algae. There's some film on top. It's not good. There needs to be a flow through. There needs to be something that you can take what you're learning at the conference and actually apply it into your life. Now, if you're having a tough time answering that question, going, okay, so I know I'm going to go learn something, but I'm not really sure what this sort of flow through or output's going to be. One thing that I found that's really helpful is, can I just take what it is that I've learned? Can I capture that after the conference, write it down? What are the key things that I've really learned here? And can maybe I share that with a friend? Can I share that with my spouse? Can we sit down, have a cup of coffee and say, hey, here's what I learned. Here's what impacted me as I went through this conference. Because it helps you to clarify what it is that you learned. So you clarify it in your own mind, and you're also uplifting and encouraging somebody else with what you've learned, maybe at a conference they weren't able to attend. Or maybe you create a video like this and share what you've learned at the conference with other people so that they can also benefit from your learning. Be a river of information. Be a river of what it is that you learn when you attend these conferences, because you're going to be impacted and you want to be able to take that and solidify that inside you and actually either put it into practical application or at least be able to share it with other people. And finally, point number 3, what's the one thing? You're going to go into this conference, whatever it's for, and you're going to get a lot of opportunities to learn. So going in knowing that I'm looking for one thing. I'm looking for one thing that I can take and actually apply into my life on a daily basis and actually be able to continue to do that for the next 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. So it's actually going to impact my life. So you're looking for something that is simple, something that is going to be impactful, something that is going to create lasting change as you go forward. And I've found that when I do that, it's so empowering, because then what happens is when you take something and you get this new insight and you learn something new and you're actually able to take it and apply it into our life on a daily basis, all of a sudden sudden you wake up 12 months from now and your life has changed, like in a quantum leap style like way. Like you've had this massive transformation because you're able to take something and run with it. All of a sudden the conference takes on this whole new meaning. It's got this whole new value, and you actually do coming away going, wow, that conference changed my life, because you're able to take that one concept and apply it directly into your daily life. So I hope that these points have been able to encourage you, to uplift you. I hope you have lots of opportunities to go and to learn, and I hope you're able to keep these things in mind as you do from different conferences. Have an absolutely blessed rest of your day, and I look forward to sharing with you again next week. We'll talk to you soon.